friends, welcome back to the Enchanted Stay, where fancy books and stray kids exist in chaotic harmony. Today we're going from a comfort to conquest. These are my top 5 epic fantasy books. The giant worlds, the impossible stakes, the stories that make you feel like you're watching an entire civilization rise and fall. And honestly, this genre reminds me a lot of Stray Kids, because epic fantasy isn't really about power, it's about perseverance. And if there's one thing Skids understands, it's perseverance. Number 5. Eragon. You have dragons, magic, destiny. This is classic fantasy adventure. It reminds me of District 9. A protagonist discovering they were meant for something bigger. Number 4. The Final Empire. One of the best magic systems I've ever read. A rebellion against an immortal tyrant, and one of fantasy's greatest mentor characters. This feels like thunderous. Standing up against impossible odds and refusing to back down. Number 3. The Way of Kings. Brandon Sanderson at his absolute best. Broken people trying to become better. That's the heart of this story. And honestly, that sounds a lot like Elevator. Falling, failing, getting back up. Again and again. Number 2. Harry Potter. Whether you grew up with these books or discovered them later, there's a reason Harry Potter became a fantasy phenomenon. Magical schools, friendships forged through adversity, mysteries hidden within ancient castles, a battle between hope and fear. At its core, Harry Potter is a coming-of-age story about ordinary kids facing extraordinary challenges. And honestly, it reminds me of Stray Kids' journey. Not because they're fighting dark wizards, but because so much of the story is about growing up together, learning who they are, supporting each other through difficult moments, and finding strength in the people beside them. If Harry Potter were a Stray Kids song, I'd choose Mixtape Timeout. Because beneath all the adventures and magic, both are ultimately about friendship, belonging, and creating memories with the people who become your home. If your favorite part of fantasy is magical worlds, lovable characters, and friendships that stand the test of time, Harry Potter is still worth experiencing. Number 1. The Lord of the Rings. No surprise here. No list would be complete without it. The blueprint. The grandfather of modern fantasy. And the reason I'm connecting it to Stray Kids is simple. Found family. At the end of the day, both stories are about ordinary people choosing to carry impossible burdens together. And that's why they endure. Tell me your favorite epic fantasy book. And if Stray Kids could write a soundtrack for one fantasy series, which one would you choose? Until next time, stay chaotic, stay magical, stay.